Hey guys, Jordan here. Welcome back to the channel. You guys know what time it is. Today we're gonna keep going with some perfect order, but we're opening up 9 build and battle boxes. So total of 36 packs. You guys know how we do here. So 9 of those, but we're gonna open up against another 36 packs of Ascended Heroes. Only thing is, these Ascended Heroes packs, we're getting them from our little Mega Emboar EX box. We got 3 of these. We got 3 of the Meganium boxes, and we got 3 of the Feraligatr boxes. So in total, 9 boxes as well, with the same as the build and battle, but Ascended Heroes, and it's 3 of each. I'm gonna show you that promo stuff, show you the ones that come here in build and battle, but make sure to stick around and see what we get. So what we got from the build and battle, the other 3 that ended up coming up, we were missing 1, which is Tyrant, but we got our Dual Blade, our Barbarcle, and our Superior. So those are the ones, and the Tyrant one is this one. So you guys can see those. And then from our 3 boxes of Mega Emboar, Mega Meganium, and Mega Feraligatr, these are our promos. Emboar is, this Pokemon also does 60 damage to itself, basically 320 damage, 1 knockout. And we got Mortal Crunch. If your opponent's active Pokemon already has damage, this does another 200, so this one's a 400 knockout. And then Meganium, this attack does 50 more damage for each grass energy attached to this. So 70 plus 150. This one is maybe the only one that doesn't knock out with like a 200 something attack. So those are the 3 promos, and those promos have their respective lenticular card. Nothing really changes. It's just moving from side to side. I would think maybe they just give it a different pose, but here, this one looks like the hand is moving, but everything else stays the same. No big change there to the lenticular cards. But we're gonna do 3 boxes of each in each round. So 12 packs at once, so 3 rounds of each. Let's see how it turns out. Again, with perfect order, we just go straight to the back. No worries there. We're gonna see in our previous video, we did not get any alts. So let's see here if we get any. So we're starting with our illustration rare, and how many more Meowths are we gonna get? Again, we still have a little proposition going here that whatever mouth comes out is whatever mouth gets bought. So how many more Meowths will be showing up? Let's see how it goes by the end of this. Again, here I'm gonna put them on each side. Over here, Reshiram representing perfect order, and I'm gonna leave Pikachu to represent Ascended Heroes, because Pikachu does come out in Ascended Heroes. But let's see how it turns out. We're not putting them against each other again. We become more of a comparison thing, comparing these. Both of them had 4 packs in each, so, and they have their own promo stuff as well. So we're gonna see how this turns out by the end. Got 1 illustration rare to start us off. Let's see if, again, these are build and battles, so sometimes build and battles are pretty well sought after, because again, the deck that goes with it, and sometimes probability wise they do have some more stuff in them, because that's already, I think, 1 build and battle. Yeah, it's 1 build and battle. We have 3 hits, so probability wise, again, that's 75% of hit with 1 build and battle. Not very common with any of the boxes. And here we're moving to our second build and battle, starting off with a hit as well. So either that does happen normally with build and battles or not, I don't know. We've opened up a lot of build and battles, but usually we see that they are pretty loaded with a Pokepad, a full art Pokepad, which people like those. Pokepad's very useful, and it is a full art, so very sought out after, honestly. Those items, people really like them. Even though Pokepads obviously have become, they are meta, they are used a lot. So full out version for people that want to bling out the deck. That's one of the ones that's gonna fly fast, honestly. But let's see, last pack of the second build and battle. And that's already, again, another, I think, 3 hits or 4 or 2, whatever. Let's see how this one goes with our Fletchling. A Probopass. Again, this build and battle, these build and battles are loaded. We're getting 3 hits in both of them. Let's see this last build and battle. What is it gonna turn out to be? So build and battles are pretty loaded. Average wise, we're getting more hits than we normally do in other types of packs. And the ETBs, we got really sad in a previous video because one of them had one hit only, and then another one had two with basically nothing in there, just an illustration rare and an EX. So pretty sad there. Right now, these are giving us hits each pack, basically. I'm gonna see how many end up with this round and just say that comparison. Because again, Ascended Heroes is not gonna be built in battle. Those boxes are the promo boxes that have Emboar, Meganium, and Feraligatr. So still 4 packs. We'll see if we get lucky enough to pull maybe each alt from those boxes. That'd be dope as hell. But last pack, we're finishing with a dual blade. So I think we got 3 hits on each one. So interesting thing, we did get 9 hits. Each build and battle had 3 hits, and each build and battle had an illustration, a full art, and an EX. So if that keeps going, that's gonna be dope. Even just that, honestly, because we could get some other good stuff coming out of there, like Perfect Order has the Clefairy. But honestly, if one of them just ends up giving us the SIR that we've been waiting for from Perfect Order, that's gonna be dope as well. But let's see how these, again, 4 packs from these have ascended. We'll see what ends up here. Will it have the same type of effect, or will this one be very different from Perfect and have nothing to show for? That's the dichotomy, the change that's going to be happening there. We don't know what's going to change, if anything. Hopefully, we do get some good things from here. Already 2 packs and no hits, so we can already see that's the difference there. But if quality-wise, if we're getting good things from 4 packs, I'll be happier with that as well, no problem. But we got our Gold Duck, Clefairy. There's our first hit. Registeel, and our 4 packs already down with Ascended Heroes. That's 1 box down in comparison to Perfect Order. We had 75%, right now we got 25%, and that's how that one ended. Just that Registeel first box. So very different from Perfect Order. I don't know if that's just because we're comparing different items, different products, but the build and battles, very strong start for them. 9 hits, an EX each, an illustration each, and a full art each. But let's see how this second box goes with the second pack, and we'll see if it's the same type of thing. Just an EX? We don't know. Got nothing there as well. Are these gonna be a bad Ascended product? Yeah, again, at the same time, it's just our luck. But usually, we hope, at least we want something to show up. So let's see how this one is with nothing as well. And in this last one, second box, let's see. Will this sound have absolutely nothing? Again, 4 packs. This is more understandable in comparison to an ETB, which has 9. Getting 0 there is crazy. Getting 0 here, not that crazy, which we got 0. 0 in box number 2 of the Ascended Heroes. Let's see box number 3. So far, just a freaking Registeel. So, very different type of rounds going on here. So, hoping for something by the end of these 3 boxes. Which we could have absolutely nothing showing up. Again, we are in Rocket's Card Shop and Coffee, so if you guys haven't seen them, check them out. They have let us record here, and if there's any noise in the background, that's the audience that we have with us right now, so thanks to them. But right now, Ascended, very sad, very lackluster, and honestly depressing at this point, because just a Registeel, 12 packs. Let's see if that's how we end up being with our last pack already of 3 boxes, 12 packs. All we have to show is Registeel, and Registeel ain't going on the throne. So let's see if we got anything here. Nothing at the start. Got our Reverse Night Stretcher. That's fine. That's fine by me. We got, to start us off, our Alt Mega Hawlucha. Very beautiful card. Honestly, I love it. the background. No Pokemon in the background, my only little notice, but you can see like a Pokeball there, like a lamp or whatever. Beautiful card to start us off, and price obviously right there for y'all to see. Now let's see if the build and battles keep it going like that. Quantity, build and battle definitely kicking ass, because again, quality, you could probably say quality, because again, this is only 1 out of 12. Here we got 9 cards. Probably nothing super pricey. If like a Clefairy came out once or twice, it would kind of go like this because it's like 70 something bucks, 60 something bucks. But they give their own little, I'll ask you guys what you think depending on what we finish with, but would you prefer one big hit or a lot of smaller hits but that have a lot more showing up? So here in our second one, there's our Lumiose City with our little Bunnelby down there. Starting off already, second pack, first hit. So we could still be getting those 3 of each on each one, so who knows. We'll see how it turns out by the end. If we get lucky enough or not, it's gonna be a little flip in the end to see how it's going with another dual blade. So that's number 2, and there's our last pack. Will this one also have a hit? Will it have an EX? Because that just means same amount happening again. Let us see if it does turn out like that with none. So 2 hits, a full art, and an illustration rare. Very good for 4 packs. 50% getting taken down there. So let's see how these codes turn out for y'all. And our 1 Registeel taking a little slip down there, but we're just gonna keep going with our Decidueye there. 1 EX going right now, which we could again have 9 hits, just them coming out of different boxes. But let's see if we get something worthwhile show up here. We already got our worthwhile card from Ascended, which still has 2 more rounds of 12, meaning if that happens again with just 1 crap hit, and then, well, not crap, obviously, but in comparison, very, very different. Will it happen again? We will see. Or will the next one have quantity over quality? We will be checking that out. Because right now, so far, only 2 here in perfect order. 3 with the Decidueye. Now we're going downhill a little more with this. But still, you get basically 1 hit per 4. Still 25%, close to the 30, close to the average. Let's see. Last 3 hits, 3 more packs. Last booster, or last build and battle box. Nothing there so far. Which again, the build and battles can just be like that too. You get the promo stuff, and then the packs end up being diddly. So, next one. Got another dual blade, so that's the 3rd dual blade to show up here. And last one, 4 hits so far, 25%. 1 per box, or 1 per pack basically, which 12 packs, 25 in the end. 4 hits, but 2 dual blades. So continuing with Ascended Heroes, let's see if we can get another big boy to show up. Ascended being the one to give us our alt in perfect order has let us down. Previous video, we opened up more than 100 packs and we didn't get anything in that rarity wise. We got Regirock. So previous we got Registeel. Is that a sign as well that we're gonna get absolutely nothing and then the last hit will be something? Let's see. But again, the Regis, does that have that little thing there? Where Regirock, Registeel, Regice, Regigigas, there's Regidrago, Regieleki. I wonder when, if ever, they'll make more Regi types. It's just like with the evolutions. Will they ever make more evolution types? What types would you guys like to see? There's our Jamming Tower with our Talo. What types would you guys like to see of those coming out? Both the Regis and both the evolutions. Let me know in those comments and I'll see what you guys think about that. But Right now, Ascended is very different from our previous one. We at least got a full art already and an EX. And we'll see how it goes by the end of this. Because again, these are 3 boxes each on each round. 12 packs, 4 per box. So that means either the box will be loaded or have absolutely nothing. There's a little line going through our card right there. We got a Mega Arduino. So it's being a little different here. We are getting more hits, more consistent. 3 hits so far, so very different from our first one. But if it keeps going like that and we get something big at the end, I again wouldn't complain if that's what keeps happening with us right here. Got our Nomo and our Kilowatt. With our second box almost done, we got 1 more pack after this one, and that'll be 2 boxes down. Let's see how we keep going with Ascended. Again, Ascended is the one we want to see bigger stuff from. Oh, Koraidon, and that's a horrible damage done to that card. Look at that. So, I don't know if that's even worth sleeving up, because again, basically destroyed, I don't know. Or it's just a little shine pulled up on the sleeve being put in, and it'll just push it back up. Got our Curlia, Cramorant, our Wurmple, and a Zangoose, another EX. All these EXs that we weren't getting in the first ones, now we're getting multiples of. There's our code. And our next pack. Pawniard to start us off. Ains PP, our PP boy, and another EX. All those EXs that weren't showing up, here they're coming. Out of all those, now they're showing up more and more. So, code right there. And our next pack. Will we have anything to show for here? Another EX. Okay, now it's showing us all the cards that we were getting. Here they're coming. Out of all these packs, a bunch of freaking EXs. Very good, at least we're getting hits. Comparative-wise, from the previous one we weren't getting anything. But let's see how we finish off another EX with our last pack of Ascended. Let's see how it turns out. There's our code. And our next one's last pack. Well, we got another EX. No, we didn't, but very different comparison-wise from the previous one. We got a whole bunch of EXs, 6 EXs, and 2 full arts. So, kind of changed completely from 1 EX to an alt as well. And now we're going to finish with our last 12 of perfect order. See if we can get our alt to show here or not, because again, that's what we're missing. We haven't seen an alt from perfect order at all, I think, this entire day of recording. So let's see if we can have anything show up. I don't know why I did that. I can just go back to the back 3, but it means nothing there. We did. We got 1 so far. So, but this is like our 4th recording with perfect order. Either way, 1 is still good, but we have opened up already, I think, almost 200 packs of perfect order today. So, getting our back 3. I'm just keep going like I'm opening Ascended, where I could just go to the back 3 here. But let's see if we can get more Meowths. Here we haven't pulled a Meowth, so that's also something that we're missing out on here. We can get our Meowth. We can get our Clefairy. Anything like that would be good for perfect order. But let's see. I'm always happy to see those, but again, they're cute Dedenne right there to start us off with the illustration rares. And I will be taking down our Doublade for that. Cuter card, obviously, so it's going to take its spot there. There's our code. And our 3. With our Rosa, Probopass, and Landorus. So far, just the Dedenne. Nothing big to show for there. There's our code. And our next 3. Last of the perfect order stuff. For this one, we got a reverse Pokepad at least. So that's worthwhile. Good there. But we'll see how many more end up showing. Again, Pokepad's still very useful. People use them a lot. So whichever version they show up in, very sought after, mostly playable, obviously, if you don't play pretty useless to you unless you're doing master set, which you would need one of each. The reverse, the normal, and the full art. But we got a superior and nothing there. And we're down to our last 5. So 1 pack and a box left. No Meowths again. So see if we can get any to show up. Got Eradicate, Nose Pass, and another full art. Same again, Salazzle. Already got a Salazzle in this video. And we've gotten a Salazzle in every video that we've opened today of Perfect Order, so very common there. Just 1 Meowth though, so one of the lesser commons. And in our last box, 3 packs left. That was 1 pack already down for that. See how these guys turn out. Our code and our 3. We got nothing. 2 packs more. And again, just want to see 1 big card. And it doesn't really matter if it's one of the lower arts, but an alt nonetheless would be good. We already got 1 on that side. We got our Drapion. Now we just need it on this side with Perfect Order. Hope last thing to go here, so maybe we'll get it here in our last one. Last pack magic. Let's see how it turns out with our Telepathic Energy, Rattata, and a Mega Starmie with a regular EX to finish off Perfect Order. So last of it, our last one of Ascended, 12 packs, 3 boxes. Let's see if we end up on a hype here as well. Our Mega Hawlucha, very good, but let's see if we can do some more here. Our Bisharp, our Drawclock, and nothing there. Let's see if we get anything else here. Again, Perfect Order wasn't bad. Just didn't give us really anything, let's say, great. But a lot of good stuff. We were hunting Meowths. This time we are getting Meowths. The first of Zoomeril of the day for Ascended. First one we are seeing. But let's see, let's see. Again, our Hawlucha is going to be there, I think, the entire video. Let's see if we can take it down here with our last bit. Got our Vanillux and a Dunsparce. Now all the EXs are coming out again. Like I said, got 1 in the first boxes, first round. And now here they are showing up more than they were the entire first round. But got pretty good there, at least with the Hawlucha. Got our Travant. And now with these, mostly, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a bunch of bulk and some Pokepads maybe. Other than that, pretty good right there so far. We're getting those hollow energies, those reverse hollow energies, reverse foil, but nothing great to show off for at the moment. Let's keep it going here. Our code. Got nothing to start us off. Our Marill, the energy, and nothing again. Got 2 more packs from our second box. Let's see how it turns out. Again, with Ascended Heroes, a lot of big stuff obviously could come here. In comparison to the Hawlucha, there are definitely a lot of big cards that could show up and definitely take the throne from it. I think there's only like 2 other alts that are below him, but they're pretty much below him with like a $20 difference. So one of them is Canary. So it goes to show you, just because it's an alt doesn't mean not all arts are treated equally, obviously. But with this, got a Terrapagos. And our last box, last 4 packs. Let's see how we do here with these. None of these guys ended up showing up so far. So I'm doing the call. Hopefully one of them shows up here at the end now with what Feraligatr and Meganium have been rising in price. And that's mostly probably because, at least I think, because Series 2 of the first partners coming out, and obviously Johto obviously showing up there with Cyndaquil, Totodile, and Chikorita. I'm pretty sure maybe that has something to do with that. Our Black Belt, because Emboar didn't change, but those 2 did. So I'm guessing it has to do with that. And our last 2 packs with the Chikorita there. Nothing really showing up here. And in our last pack, last of the 36, last of box number 3, round number 3. Let's see how it goes. Our Vanillish. I'm skipping a bunch because, again, looking to the back 3 with Acerola, Saravia, and a Togedemaru, another EX. So quick wrap up. Our 5 EXs from Perfect Order. Got 5 full arts, 2 Salazzles, some items, and a stadium. And then our illustrationers with a triple dual blade, in total being 7 illustrationers here. The thing with the next one is that in Ascended Heroes, we got a lot of EXs. So got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 EXs in total right here. And the interesting thing here is we do only have full arts. There are no illustration rares here in this one of Ascended Heroes, but we did get at least our Mega Hawlucha, beautiful card, and again, the only alt that we got from these 2 sets. So that's been the video, guys, and I've been Georgisaur. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, a comment, a subscribe. It helps to the channel, and go ahead and share the video as well. We can have more people joining us and seeing the types of hits that we're getting. But that's been it. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night whenever you're watching. Peace out.